everyone, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a layout share for the months of April through to the end of June, the second quarter of 2021. I haven't been super prolific, I'm going to be honest. I have been working on my thesis for grad school. You guys know all about this. I've been very busy this year, so I haven't been able to create as much as I would have liked. I have 11 completed scrapbook layouts to the side here, which for 3 months is terrible, but I have been working on other things. So let's get stuck in. Apart from the layouts, I also have a home decor piece and quite a few memory decks cards. So I might start with the memory decks cards because they are little. So I have a pretty big stack of these. So this is one of the ones I was working on with the last batch of memory decks cards I made using pink paisley again and again. So this is a cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I cut that out on black, and then I have made a shaker card with it using some pretty sequins, and then I put some of the fussy cut moths from the collection around. I also backed the whole cut file on like an offset pink border just to kind of make it pop out a little bit more, and it was too big to fit straight on the card. So I really love that. I think it's really pretty. Then the next stack I have are all made using the same really quite old Rosie Studio collection. I can't remember what it was called, but it's like super retro. Just zooming in a bit so we can see better here. So it's super retro and pastel and really pretty. Lots of holographic foiling. So I just had a lot of fun with this. I pretty much just had the journaling cards and some of the ephemera. I'd used a lot of the ephemera up already, but it has about half of the ephemera pack left. So I just kind of played with using what I had to pull a few cards in, which is a really nice way to use up scraps of a collection. So I took this chill sunglasses card. I added a die cut. I think this was fussy cut from one of the other journaling cards. And then just some little stickers and some puffy hearts. Really cute. Then I used a couple more of the cameras that I had cut out. So these are also from Copa cut files, just in black. And I went ahead and just backed those with paper pad I had. Maybe I have the 6x6 paper pad from this collection as well. But anyway, I used that paper pad and I popped up the centers of the camera on foam so they're somewhat dimensional. Then just a bunch of die cuts kind of randomly placed around. So nothing too crazy. Most of the effort went into the camera, backing the cameras. And I've got to show you the back of this one because this is hilarious. I love this little cassette tape with the donuts on the back. So I thought, yeah, that's mainly why I used this card, because I really wanted to have that cassette tape on the back. And this one is just the same. Again, more of those die cuts, the camera, some of that hollow foil, which is really pretty. A good thing about using journaling cards for these is the backs are nice and pretty too. So this one is, again, just some of those random die cuts. This one's popped up on foam, as is this one, and the star. So I just popped a few up on foam, some puffy stars. Really simple. And then this one again, just some die cuts and some puffy hearts. I used the camera again because I'd already used a few of these cut file cameras, so I thought the die cut camera went really nicely. Nice big shiny hollow foiled title and popped up on foam. And tiny words, yeah, cute. I had fun making those. I also have the ones I made for Cocoa Vanilla Studio for a design team project, just because I was inspired. I think I really wanted to do some rainbows, so I made 2 of these. The other one's actually on my spinner. I'm keeping that one, but it's very similar. Just the hand cut rainbow, half a sun die cut tucked in behind the rainbow, and then a title and a tiny word sticker and some gold splatters on Nuvo drops. Then this was fussy cut. I think I fussy cut all of these from either one of the pattern papers or the journaling cards. I just really like the ice cream. I added some Nuvo dot sprinkles, splatters, sketchy pen, and then I made a couple of kind of beach flat lays. I love these ones. This one especially is really cute. I've got the towel and the bikini and the thongs and the umbrella, the beach umbrella splatters, and some glittery hearts. I just thought that was really cute. And then this one, you have your palm tree and your cocktail. And yeah, I think this color just reminded me of sand, so I thought that was really cute. Lots of Nuvo drops again, splatters, little hearts, just cute. And then this one is, again, this was fussy cut from one of the journaling cards. I just really liked the way that looked, so I wanted to use it as ephemera. Another palm tree die cut, more splatters and more hearts and Nouveau drops. Yeah, lots of fun. Alright, so let's put those aside. Next, this is my home decor piece. It is literally just a shadow box. I got a set of 3 of these, I think just from Kmart. This is the largest one. It says it's 6 by 6, but it's not quite, it's a little bit smaller. And then the other 2 kind of nest within it, so I'm using those for photos for my kids. This one I kind of wanted to do like a seasonal decor piece every season, I suppose, which is funny because we're halfway through winter already and I've still got my autumn one going, but that's fine. So this is literally just, I've just got it sat inside like that so I can easily change them out. So this is just a slightly smaller than 6 by 6 layout with Cocoa Vanilla Studio Daydream, of course. This cut file is from Confessions of a Paper Addict cut files, and this whole thing I pretty much just totally stole, scrap lifted completely from Catherine O'Shea, who's on the Copa Cut Files design team. She was on the design team at the same time as I was. And she made a 12 by 12 layout with this cut file and this color scheme. And it was just so beautiful. I totally had to steal it. So I just went ahead and backed the cut file. I think it's slightly different papers in different places, but yeah, it's totally inspired by her layout. I didn't have the idea at all. Some fussy cut florals here, some of the little moths, and then this big title is from, it's Rosie Studio Alphas actually, just glittery gold alphas, spelling out autumn. Yeah, really pretty. I've really loved having this on top of my piano for the last few months. There we go, zoomed out. It's using Cocoa Vanilla, but I feel like it was actually a design team project for Copa Cut Files because it was using one of their cut files. Regardless, it is made using a Copa Cut File and the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Sunkissed collection. It's called the Lace cut file, I think. I backed pretty much the whole thing in vellum. I just left these spaces empty, and the hearts obviously I backed in that pink from the Sunkissed collection. Lots of white and pink splatters, and then just die cut. So these sunglasses were fussy cut. These are die cuts, stickers, puffy stickers, little hearts, and 2 photos of me and my son at the pool last summer. No, it wasn't summer, it was only September apparently, but it's already hot by then where I live, so yeah. That's that one. This was made for Copa Cut Files, definitely, using the Stacked Teacups cut file. It's a layout of one of my very best friends' baby shower. So I've got a larger photo of the 4 of us friends, and then we have some photos of the tea and cakes that we had. And yeah, I've just kind of done some little random embellishing around, and this is with a kit that I had, a homemade kit. So yeah, just a bunch of random things really. Back the cut file, obviously. Yeah, love that one. This one was for Cocoa Vanilla Studio. At the time I'm recording this video, I still haven't done a process video for it. I have the footage, I just haven't gotten around to editing it and uploading it, but I will eventually. It's not top priority at the moment. So this is an A4 layout I made for the design team. I think we had an assignment. Our assignment was stickers, so I just went all out and used like all the stickers on this layout. So I thought it would be fun to do like a sunburst pattern, so I did that with some stitching. I used some papers, and then for stickers I did like pretty much the whole packet of clear stickers. So I just did those there, and I made sure that, like you can see here, I cut them so that they fit in that wedge. And the same over here. So these were I think this might actually have been the same sticker that I cut in half, and then yeah, so just to stretch those stickers further, layered them up. I sometimes struggle with clear stickers, so I thought this would be a good way to use them so that they were nice and visible and they're kind of all separated. So I really like that. This is a journal card. This is more clear stickers. Here's some puffy stickers, and then here are some accessory stickers, the tiny word stickers that I just kind of layered up in this little wedge here, and I love how that looks. This one I made just for fun. So I didn't even film this. I did it on the sofa watching TV because sometimes you need to do that. So I scrap lifted Melissa Vining for this one, which is part of the reason I didn't bother filming it. I was also using up, was I using up scraps? No, this is the Avenue. I thought I was using up scraps from my other older Pebbles collection, but I wasn't. I think I just saw her layout and I really wanted to have a go at it, and I really love how it turned out. I didn't think it would turn out this nicely, which is why I didn't film it. Kind of spewing that I did not film it now because I love it, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So she just did a grid of 9 hearts with the stitching. I think she did her photo slightly different, but I chose just to do a strip of photos up the side here. And I really wanted to do this because one of the papers in the Pebbles collection of the 6x8 paper pad is these small, it's kind of like a cut apart sheet of journaling cards, but they're little. So I didn't really know how I was going to use those, but they were the perfect size to do these little hearts out of. And once I cut them all out, you can pretty much see all these sentiments still, which I really liked. So I just went ahead and cut those all out, distressed the edges, stitched. I embellished either with the floral stickers or with the floral die cuts. I have just gone through and cut off the white border off all my die cuts because they were super thick and horrible. I hated it. But I've just done that. A butterfly, a bee, he's so cute. Some Nuvo drops. I like this, this blue color is bringing in some more of this blue paper that I've used. And 3 photos of my sweet girl. I did just go ahead and add this love sticker. It's like a frame. It kind of sits weird because there's a join, that's where my photo joins. So I might, I don't know, I think I might add another, like a tiny word sticker across here or something just to kind of break up that join. But yeah, otherwise, really love how this turned out. This was for Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I think the assignment was your signature style, so to scrap your own personal signature style. So I think I just used a bunch of stuff that I would normally use. So I used a pattern paper background, I used multi-photos, which I use about half the time. I did stitching, I did a cut file. I didn't back it, but I did use a cut file. What else? Splatters, of course. I think that's pretty much it. So 2 photos of my son and my husband mowing the lawn, so cute. Just a little bit of embellishing because I already have that stitching and those cut files in there, so I didn't want it to get too busy. Just black and white splatters. I did put some of the little butterflies slash moths in, and I did some sketchy pen trails. A large title. Yeah, I really love how this turned out. I love that yellow paper. It was really easy. Another Cocoa Vanilla Studio design team. This was a bit of an outside the box comfort zone style layout for me. I tried ink blending for the first time. I finally got a blending tool and had a go, and I really love how it turned out. It's not perfect, like over here it overlaps kind of funny, but I really don't care. I love how it turned out. I did not do any splatters on this layout. I went to, but I thought, you know what, just do something different for once. Leave some white space, leave it alone. And actually a lot of people really like this layout. I've seen a lot of people scrap lift it, which is just warms my heart to no end. I can't tell you guys, but it's been really popular, so I might try doing that more. I do love my own style, but it is fun to do some different things sometimes. So I have my 2 photos. I did a journaling card or a cut apart, maybe a cut apart. I did this piece for my title and just kind of blocked them together, creating one big cluster. I really like that. Some floral die cuts, of course, another little cluster down the bottom here just to balance the weight of the page. Some blending, like I said, in a aqua pink and a yellow, and some yellow down here. Clear sticker, I think I only used the one. I was just trying to get that used up. Some puffies, love these puffy hearts, and some little enamel, some of the epoxy wood buttons. I love those. And back the whole thing of pattern paper and stitch around the edge. Okay. This was for my 4,000 subscribers celebration hop. Still pinching myself that that actually happened, but I did reach 4,000 subscribers and I did a kind of belated hop just because I was super busy at the time I did hit 4K. So a bunch of amazing YouTubers joined me. We all created layouts using some of my favorite items, and a bunch of people did scrap lists of me instead, and a bunch of people did both, which is amazing. Yeah, I'm just super grateful. So I used the Maggie Holmes Garden Party collection for this. It was my first time using that collection, so I used a bunch of the things. It is a wreath layout, of course. I did a 3/4 wreath and then finished it off with the title here. A bunch of fussy cut florals, some of the clear stickers, some are the accessory stickers. Then I have some of the chipboard. These butterflies are the chipboard. I used some of the puffy teacups. Where's the other one? There. No, that's a clear teacup. So I used 2 of the puffy teacups and 1 of the clear teacups. Some of the puffy empty hearts. Clear sticker butterflies. I went crazy and used all the things. I did a bunch of splatters all the way around the outside. Pattern paper background, very much my signature. and just documenting a selfie at the park. I have other photos to go along with this of my kids, but yeah, sometimes it's nice to scrap a photo of yourself. Next, I have a double page spread. This was for Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I did a double page A4 spread for my holiday album that I'm using Sunkissed for. Our assignment was circles, so I went ahead and did a bunch of circles. Obviously, I went down on the circles, cut all my photos into circles. I used not a cut file, I just used my Silhouette Design Studio to cut a bunch of circles out of this paper and then back that with white, so the white shows through the circles. Then over this side, I used all those circles that I cut out. Some of them I stuck straight on the page and some of them I used as a template for these rolled paper circles. These are super dimensional, like this is going to really chunk up my album, but I'm not worried, I love how it looks. I'm actually really pleased with how it turned out. So I just did a bunch of paper rolls out of the pattern papers and then glued them to those circle templates and then trimmed around the outside using a combination of scissors and a craft knife. Yeah, I really love how this turned out. I also used some of the wood buttons and some of the circle stickers off the accessory sticker sheet. And then just a few die cuts and clear stickers and things to embellish over this side, and then some of the floral ephemera over this side. Trying to keep it minimal because the background's pretty full on. When I do double page spreads, I like to have them not identical. So these are definitely very similar theme and vibe, and obviously complement each other really nicely, but they're not the same page. The backgrounds are very different. The techniques I've used are very different. Even the embellishing, so over here I've used more die cuts and over this side I've used more florals. So, you know, I just like them to not look identical. I think it keeps it more interesting. Almost done. So this is Cocoa Vanilla Studio Design Team project. It was a throwback Thursday, so I got to pull out one of my older collections to play with, and I pulled out, I have a kit full of mostly Boys Rule, but I also have a bit of Totally Rad and You Rock. I had to go look it up. I totally forgot. Oh, that's terrible. So I just kind of mostly Boys Rule on this one, but I also mixed in a few bits from those other two collections as well because they all work really nicely together. So I have this photo of my son. It was his 100 days of prep. So they all dressed up as 100-year-olds. So cute. So he's in a little bow tie and suspenders. Adorable. So I've got this brick wall in the background, and when I saw that, I thought about this stencil that I have. It's not a brick stencil, but it's like a square waffle stencil. I thought that would complement nicely. So I pulled that out. I chose a background paper that wasn't too busy, so I could do some mixed media and it wouldn't overwhelm. So I did texture paste, then I did a bunch of Distress Oxide inks in a couple of different shades of blue. Lots of fun. I did some wood grain here. So wood grain, why do I keep calling it wood grain? It's wood veneer. Wood veneer. From, I think it was from You Rock. One of the older collections anyway comes with a pack of wood veneer, and I love wood veneer, especially love inking it. So I inked it with some Distress Oxides, this piece, and then the 3 stars as well. And then I pretty much just went to town with stickers. So I did some clusters with some stars and just different shapes. Yeah, so 2 clusters here and here mainly, and then I just did a little bit around my title because that's already kind of large. So I filled out the rest of my title with some alpha stickers from my stash. And then in the end I went around and just did a bunch of black splatters because I thought it was still looking, I don't know, a little unfinished, but the black splatters finish it off. I really love that. And this is the last one I have to share. This was not for any particular reason, not for a hop or a design team or anything. This is just me trying to work my way through my Chamel kit that I built out of Never Grow Up. I'm trying to document some of my kids' memories. So this is using a Copa Cut Files cut file. Can't remember what it's called. Flutterbee, I think it's called Flutterbee, and it's a bunch of different butterflies in different sizes. So I cut those out, backed them with papers from the 6x8 paper pad. I also fussy cut a bunch of butterflies from one of the 6x8 papers. I used all of those, and then I used some of the puffy butterflies as well here and here, and then I perched one on the loop of the K. I thought it was really cute. 3 photos of my sweet little girl at one of our local parks, playing in the little stream water thing they have there. She was so cute. Oh man. So I love these photos. So I did my photos pretty much in a line vertically, but then I did my butterflies in a diagonal, so the eye is still drawn in that line across the page. And then in between all the butterflies, I did a bunch of Nouveau drops in different colors. I think there's a blue, there's a mauvey, pink, and white. I'm really happy with it. So that is that for my layout share. I really hope you guys enjoyed joining me today. I appreciate you guys sticking with me while I am super busy with school. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.